Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, Peter Likes Books. And today we are gonna do an unboxing. It is one of my favorite book subscription boxes, and that is Creepy Crate by The Lineup. And I love this box so much because it's everything scary, horror related, and all of that. And I had actually reached out to them months ago, and then they got back to me, and they're like, oh, thank you so much for your interest. We would love to send you some boxes. So this is, I think, either my second or my third box that they've sent me. I have actually got two of my friends to buy this box because it's so cool. And there's always really fun stuff. And I cannot wait till around Halloween to get that box. That's the box I'm most excited about. But I was going to actually do this video tomorrow. And it was sitting on the counter. And I was like, no, I want to do it today because I want to find out what book is in there and all that kind of stuff. And they just recently started including a book. So that is very cool as well. So should we get right into this? There. Cue the spooky music. Okay, so here it is. Creepy Crate. This is what it looks like when you get it. Let's open it up and see what is inside the Creepy Crate. Okay, so when you open it, this is what it looks like inside. Oh my gosh, and there's so much stuff. I end up, like, all of the stuff in this box is usable, but I usually give away a couple of the things in there because there are typically one or two things in there that I just wouldn't use, but the book I'm always very, very excited about. So let's get in here and see what is first. Are you ready? Okay, the first thing that you get is this and there's like usually kind of like a card. Oh, here it is, it's a card. You get a little koozie, and I don't know who that is. Is that Edgar Allan Poe? I'm not really sure who that is. Let's see how literary I am. It's summertime and the living is creepy. So you get a little card and it tells you everything that you get on it. The heat of summer has nothing on the chills we've got in store for you with this month's Creepy Crate. Okay. Oh my God, I'm so excited about one of the things that's on here. I should not be reading ahead, but I'm so excited because I wanted to see this movie. They included a movie in here. Okay, oh my God, and another one is the book that I was just looking at. I was just looking at this book the other. This is so crazy. So see, and this is, I swear, hand to God, okay? I just was looking at this book the other day at the bookstore. Okay, so let's see what the first thing is. Frozen Jack Torrance Can Koozie. Your beverage will stay frosty just like Jack from The Shining with this limited edition Creepy Cool Koozie. So no, I don't know that I would know that that is Jack from The Shining. I think it looks a little bit more like Edgar Allan Poe. But this is something I'll probably give away. My friend Tanya uses koozies. No, neither one of us drinks, but she uses it for like canned Diet Coke and stuff like that. So I'll probably give that to her. So, all right, let's see the next thing in here. Oh my God, it's Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe bandages. A couple, like probably a year ago, 6 months ago, somebody sent me these Band-Aids that say, you never think you're gonna need Band-Aids, right? And they sent me these Band-Aids that say like idiot, stupid on them, things like that. I have used those bandages like crazy. So here are some more Band-Aids. Quoth the Raven, no more sores, it says. And quoteth the Raven, no more sores. So it says free prize inside. Oh my God, should we see what the free prize is? Let's see if I can open this. So this has got plastic around it like crazy. Oh, I got it open right away. Let's go in here and see what the free prize is. Well, you get all these bandages. Is it a tattoo? Oh my Lord. It is! It's a free tattoo. So excited about the free tattoo. Okay. So let's see what it says on here about that. Edgar Allan Poe bandages. Wear a plain old Band-Aid, nevermore. Tend your wounds with these purple bandages featuring an illustration of the Master of Macabre. So that's cute. Okay, let's get in here and see the next thing. The mass murderer who remained at large for 18 years, death sentence. The inside story of the John List murders by Joe Sharkey. Oh, you can download it for free. So I will do that because I am so into the true crime right now. If you're participating in my book club, Peter's Book Club, which is listed below, we read I'll Be Gone in the Dark about the Golden State Killer. It's been a while, I keep on forgetting it. But now, because of that, I'm like completely addicted to My Favorite Murder podcast, which they talked at length about it on there. And I've just been listening to a lot of like Audible that has to do with true crime and things like that. So maybe we will read this for the book club. I'll have to see, I'll have to look into it. So Death Sentence, the inside story of the John List murders. The true account of the man who murdered his family in their New Jersey mansion and eluded a nationwide manhunt for 18 years. Until 1971, life was good for mild-mannered accountant John List. He was vice president of a Jersey City bank and had moved his mother, wife, and 3 teenage children into a 19-room home in Westfield, New Jersey. But all that changed when he lost his job. Raised by his Lutheran father to believe success meant being a good provider, List saw himself as an utter failure. Straining under financial burdens, the stress of hiding his unemployment, as well as the fear that the free-spirited 1970s would corrupt the souls of his children, List came to a shattering conclusion. It was my belief that if you kill yourself, you won't go to heaven, List told Connie Chung in a television interview. So eventually I got to the point where I felt that I could kill them. Hopefully they would go to heaven, and then maybe I would have a chance to later confess my sins to God and get forgiveness. Very interesting. Digital list price, $9.99. You can download it right here. Very exciting. Okay. Then let's get into the book. And the book is The Tear by Dan Simmons. And I literally was just looking at this because I like travel books when I go places. A friend of mine had told me about Dan Simmons and said that he's like one of his favorite writers. And I can't remember what book it is of his that I've been looking for. I've literally been looking for this book forever. Because I had read years ago Boy's Life by McGammon. I can't remember his first name. And so my friend read it and he was like, it reminds me a lot of Dan Simmons. I can't remember what that, Summer of Night is what he said, reminded him a lot of Robert McGammon's, oh, what was it called? Anyway, it doesn't matter, I just said it a couple minutes ago, so rewind and listen to what I said. So here it is, The Tear by Dan Simmons. I literally just read this in the bookstore. The men on board the HMS Terror, part of the 1845 Franklin expedition, the first ever to use steam-powered vessels to search for the legendary Northwest Passage, are entering a second summer in the Arctic Circle without a thaw, stranded in a nightmarish landscape of encroaching ice and darkness. Endlessly cold, they struggle to survive with poisonous rations, a dwindling coal supply, and ships buckling in the grip of crushing ice. But their real enemy is even more terrifying. There is something out there in the frigid darkness, an unseen predator stalking their ship, a monstrous tear clawing to get in. Catherine Powers of the Boston Globe said the best and most unusual historical novel I have read in years. A deeply absorbing story that combines awe-inspiring myth, grinding horror, and historically accurate adventure, says Nisi Shaw of the Seattle Times. Is this being made into a movie? Because there's like actual pictures on the back here. National bestseller. Does it say anything on here about the, let's see. Inspired by the real-life story of 2 ice ships that disappeared during an 1845 expedition to the Arctic Circle. Oh, it is. Oh, wait. This acclaimed novel blends history with the supernatural to horrific effect. Now on AMC Original Series, Dan Simmons' chilling tale will give... That is, I think, why I actually looked it up. Dan Simmons' chilling tale will give you goosebumps on the most sweltering of nights. Oh, my God. Oh. I'm such an idiot. You guys, it says right here, now an AMC Original Series. Well, that's cool. So I'll read it, and then, oh, I like how it's done like in diary form. Very, very cool. I'm not really big on historical novels, but if it has kind of a scary element to it, then I would do that. Okay, let's get into the next thing. So, is there just one thing left? Oh, no. So there's, oh, I could have just used this because I just got back from the Dominican Republic. So I got this little travel tag here. I'm going to read it to you what it says. American Horror Story Briarcliff Manor luggage tag. A luggage tag from American Horror Story Sinister Asylum. Love that. I love that. I'm keeping this one. Guarantees your baggage will arrive safely to your room. And on here it says Briarcliff Manor. Since 1910. Is that not fantastic? And then it's see, you put your travel information there as if you didn't know all that. Okay. And then the last thing I'm so excited, are you about ready? Okay. I wanted to see this movie, My Friend Dahmer. Now I've heard really mixed reviews about it. I've heard it's good. I heard it hasn't been good. But like I have read and watched a lot of like interviews and footage about Jeffrey Dahmer. I read Joyce Carol Oates' book Zombie, which was actually like supposedly about Jeffrey Dahmer. And so I want to see this movie. I've heard so many good things about this movie. But then, like, I've heard good things from people that are close friends of mine, and they're like, you will love it. But other people are like, oh, I don't know, it was just okay. Jeffrey Dahmer, Disney Channel's Ross Lynch, that's an interesting cast, is an awkward teenager struggling to make it through high school with a family life in ruins. His bizarre behavior at school attracts unexpected friends, a group of band nerds who form the Dahmer fan club, headed by Durf Backdurf, Alex Wolff from Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. But as they near graduation, Jeff's depravity continues to take hold and he spirals further out of control. Based on Bachter's critically acclaimed 2012 graphic novel and written for the screen and directed by Mark Myers, My Friend Dahmer is the haunting, sad, funny, true story of Jeffrey Dahmer in high school. What do y'all think? Kind of sounds pretty spooky. Hold on, I gotta display all this stuff so you can see it. If you don't know, my mother taught me that on Christmas, after you open all your presents, you have to display them so that they look real, real nice, okay? And then everybody, when they come over, they go, oh my God, look at all those Christmas presents. So this is what you do. You display it like that, see? Aren't I good at that? They should hire me for department stores, don't you think? If I ever stop making millions off my book, as if I ever stop making millions off my BookTube channel to survive in life, I can always go and set up displays in a department store. So this is the June Creepy Crate, and I think it's really fun. There's so many things in here that I really love. I mean, that's the thing that I love about it, is that there's always really, really good things in here. It's not just like junk, like some boxes. I'm sorry, but don't make me call them out, but there are some junk boxes out there. But the ones that I review typically don't have junk in them, because I don't review junk. Anyway, here it is. Here's all the things you get. If you want to check it out, I will link the Creepy Crate information below. If you go buy it, I don't get anything from that. They're just nice enough to send me a box. So go check them out. Creepy Crate! So spooky. Everything's so spooky. If you know what that is from, list it below. If you know what that line, everything's so spooky, is from, put it in the comment section below. All right, I love you guys, and I will see you later. Bye.